G'day! Thanks for watching, and I hope you're well wherever you are in the world right now. And today I'm just dropping in with a bit of a rant. Well, more of an opinion actually. And hey, it's just my opinion. Maybe you share it, maybe you don't. You don't have to. But why would I make a video with someone else's opinion? Alright, so what I'm on about is watermarks. And the question is to watermark or not to watermark. Your photos, that is. And to me, I can see a few reasons why people might watermark. The first is, so everybody knows you took the photo. The second is, so people can't steal your photo. The third is, maybe you're releasing proofs to a client in advance of payment and you want to be able to ensure they pay you to get the photos without the watermark on them. Otherwise, they just take the photos. And just a side note on that, when I'm doing professional work, I make sure I get full payment before any photos are taken. If you're doing professional work, I suggest you do the same. Okay, now to the point. Now, I don't personally watermark, and I really don't like watermarks when I see them on people's photographs. Whether they posted them on social media, or whether they're in print, or wherever they are, it doesn't really matter. Because what I find is I first look at the image, and then straight away I'm attracted to the watermark. Straight away I'm attracted to the lower left, or the center lower, or the lower right, or wherever the watermark might be. And it means that there's an interruption into your appreciation of the art that's in the photograph. And if a photo is worth watermarking, then it must be art. I mean, some of the photos I've seen watermarks on, heck, there's no way I'd want anybody to know I took that photo, and sure as hell I wouldn't be worried about anybody stealing it. The photo of some person's random cat from the last weekend before doesn't need a watermark. I'm not gonna steal it. It's not of interest to me. I don't mind who took the photo. I don't want anybody to know I took the photo if it's that. I mean, come on. If it comes to fine art, however, I can see a case for it. And in some cases, it actually makes the art more sophisticated to have that watermark on there. In most cases, it's gonna be if somebody is particularly well known. I mean, if it's Annie Leibovitz or Peter Lick or something like that, then sure, chuck your name on it. I mean, that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. And in fact, I must just temper this all by saying I don't have a problem with watermarks at all. It's just for me, I find them very distracting. I look at the image and then I look at the watermark. And then I'm back to the image, but I'm still occupied by thoughts of the watermark. Now, I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but it's kind of true. When it comes to people knowing I took the photograph, I'm happy for that to be established through an organic means. One of the great things about art is the discovery of it and what's behind it. You don't necessarily have to have all the answers at first glance. And for me, if someone was to steal my photograph and use it without my permission, I'd recognize it straight away. I don't know what it is, but I can recognize my photograph straight away, and I bet you can too. You can recognize photographs you took. You don't need your watermark on it to be able to tell that it's yours. And the watermark on it does not strengthen or enhance your rights. You own the rights for perpetuity. You have the right to then license that photograph to others to use, or it can be used for fair use, but you reserve the rights entirely. The other thing is, when it comes to watermarking your photographs so people can't steal them, is where to put it. Generally, you're gonna put it outside of the frame of the art that it's watermarking, and in which case, all the person has to do is crop in slightly, and that watermark is gone. Not only that, on Photoshop, with a couple of clicks, with select and then content aware fill, you can obliterate a watermark within a few seconds. So if someone really is determined to steal your photograph, they're gonna do it whether or not you've watermarked. And the third point I mentioned at the start was releasing proofs to clients to go through and pick the images that they like prior to payment being made. Well, I covered that at the start too. It's a really simple solution. As a photographer, you demand full payment before any photos are taken. Then once the photos are ready, you can release them without the watermarks. Let your client appreciate the full art right from the start. Let's not give them any roadblocks or obstructions to appreciating the work that you have done for them. And then at that point, the photos are theirs to you do with as they please. I do not want to release photographs to my clients with my watermark all over them. It's up to them what they want to do with the photographs, and they can do that, and they don't need to be hindered or encumbered by my watermark. Anyway, that's just my opinion today. I don't watermark. I really don't like seeing watermarks on photographs. If you do, that's absolutely fine. If you want to use them, that's absolutely fine as well. This is not a criticism. It's not anything against anybody who uses watermarks. It's just my opinion of finding them distracting when I see them on a photograph, and it interrupts the appreciation of the art. And for that point, and that point alone, is why I would not like to use them on my photographs. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Catch you on the next one.